Do you know what Albert Einstein said was the eighth wonder of the world? You probably guessed it from the title. That's right, compound interest. To show you how powerful it is, let's play a hypothetical game. Let's say I offer you two choices. You're only allowed to pick one of them, okay? The first option is $1 million cash, or a penny that doubles in value every day for the whole month of August. Which one do you choose? The $1 million is sure tempting, right? Well, let's do some math for fun on how much that penny option would be worth. So let's look at this. After 31 days, the penny is now worth $10.7 million? But look at day 15. It's only worth $163. That is a crazy change. So I would have to choose the penny that doubles in value every day, because at the end of August, I'd have $10.7 million. I wish I could find an investment that doubled in value every day. I think I could find at least a few pennies to invest. So, going through that example, let's look at the formula for compound interest real quick. The formula for compound interest is pretty straightforward as long as you solve for the final amount. You'll need to know your principal, that is the amount you're investing, the interest rate, and the amount of time that it will be compounded. To keep things simple, we will assume it is compounded once a year, so T will be time in the terms of years. So again, this is for lump sum compound investing. We'll use this formula to see how you can grow your money. And let's say you've been saving up your money and have never invested in anything, and you have $10,000 sitting in your bank account. And you're going to invest it for 30 years. So let's run through some real world examples using average interest rates for our $10,000 in a 30-year time frame. We'll look at a savings account, something most people have. The average interest rate on that is 0.1%. 0.1. So $10,000 after 30 years would be $10,304, a profit of $304. That's not a lot. A CD is 1.25%. So after 30 years, you would have $14,516, profit of $4,516. A 30-year government bond, about 5% interest. So after 30 years, you'd have $43,219, a $33,000 profit. That's sounding a lot better than the other two options. But the next one is S&P 500 index fund, averaging about 10% return. Warren Buffett has advocated index funds as an investment for many years. He believed that most investors would be better off buying index funds rather than single stocks. Over the long term, individual investors tend to be pretty bad at picking stocks. So let's look at this. $10,000 invested for 30 years will return $174,494. Wow, that is a lot better than any of the other ones, the bond, the CD, or the savings account. Wow. Okay. Let's look at our next example. Pulled a pretty common stock company most people have heard, Microsoft. Over the last 10 years, they've averaged a 25.7% return a year. So, investing $10,000 30 years, you would have $9.5 million. 9.5. Wow. Let's look at another one. Netflix. Last 10-year average is 42.32%. In 30 years, $396 million? Wow. As you can see, compound interest can be a very powerful tool. Use it wisely and use it to your advantage because it is being used against you on many different types of debt you have. Mortgages, car loans, and probably the worst is credit card debt. We will discuss debt in another video, so subscribe and hit that bell to watch that video when it comes out. Thank you for learning about compound interest. Have a blissful day and see you in the next video.